Hey, 16-bit skunk here, and I am here with my friend,
Tropixify.
and we are doing a Smash Brothers character tier list based on how huggable they are. Now, the
Yes,
tiers are
sir.
best huggers, good huggers, decent huggers, bad huggers, unhuggable, which means you just can't hug them, whether that be due to them themselves or them just flat out being physically impossible to hug, and hugs to die for, hugs which you will quite literally die to acquire,
Correct.
whether that be due to design or the character themselves just outright killing you.
Yep. So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this by like the character, like the way we have it set up here, or are we gonna do it in character release order?
I think we do it in the way we have it set up here, just for the ease of it.
Yeah. And this video is for pure comedic purposes.
Don't take our
Don't try this at
opinions
home.
seriously. This is just our. Well, these are just our opinions, these aren't yours.
Yeah. Anyway, so we got Banjo
First,
and Kazooie.
I mean, I think he'd be a good hugger.
Yeah, I mean he is a little bear, so he could give bear hugs.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be top tier, probably because of Kazooie. Just, I don't think
Yeah.
she'd like hugs, but I feel like Banjo himself would.
Yeah. All
Up next,
right.
Bayonetta.
Uh. I mean, she might be like the type of person who would like give you a hug if she loves you, but like otherwise she would just give you like maybe just like a pat on the back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
She'd probably
put her in bad hugger. Like, she would give good hugs to those she loves, but other than that, it's a pat in the back.
yeah. All
Bowser
right, Bowser
Jr.
Jr. That's a kid.
I say decent.
But I
He's
mean he'd give
he
a good
would
hug to
be
his
good,
dad.
but he's spiny. He is pointy and spiny.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just he is a kid though, so they're not fully sharp, so it'd be uncomfortable, but still good.
And this would also apply to the Koopalings as well.
But they are not on here.
Yeah.
Now Bowser
Bowser, oh,
himself, I think,
hugs to die for probably.
yeah, mainly because he'd either torch you or you would hug him from behind and get impaled by the spikes on the shell.
Yeah. All of which would be death.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon. I feel like Captain Falcon would be a I feel like he'd be a decent hugger.
Same.
I feel like
If anything, it'd
he,
be a bit too strong due to him being a like a professional I don't know, race
I
car
mean, he's
driver.
ripped, so like,
Yeah,
he's ripped.
for some reason I could not find the words.
Charizard.
Charizard. I'd say
Uh,
decent.
yeah. I feel like those wings would be nice and comforting.
Yeah. Also, it would be good because fire type just constantly warm up, like a nice warm hug. But the downside is
Yeah.
they're bad Charizards who'd roast you, quite literally. And I'm gonna be
Alright, we
honest,
got Crom.
okay. I don't know much about Fire Emblem, but
Me neither. I don't play Fire Emblem.
I'd
I know
say
my friend
he,
Valerie does,
yeah,
but
I'd say he's decent, just human.
yeah, I think so.
Cloud.
Cloud, fire from Final Fantasy. I haven't played Final Fantasy. You know, you can shoot me
Nor
for
have
that one, but
I, but again, human, so decent.
yeah, and also you can he does fall in love with some characters in Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah,
So you could probably put that in
yeah.
good hugger.
And honestly, yeah, no, I actually agree.
All right. Looks like we got Corrin
That's the dragon.
again. Dragon Woman, yeah,
Yeah. I just don't
or
remember
Dragon
all
Man,
the
depending
Fire
on
Emblems. That's it, just Fire
they need
Emblem.
to. It's Fire Emblem. Everyone like they need to stop adding Fire Emblem characters to Smash. I
Uh,
mean, they could stay, but they just
I'd say,
can't add any new ones.
yeah, I'd say decent due to the human form.
Yeah.
And
Daisy would
Daisy.
be the best hugger. She'd be the best hugger.
She'd be
She's
one
like the
of the
one that
best.
have like
She'd be
she'd
a
give you
tight
like
hug, but not squeeze you so much you start hurting. Hug, squeeze, you know?
yeah, she got that she's got that energy in her to be like the best hugger of all
Yeah.
time.
Dark Pit. I feel like he'd be bad hugger due to how uncomfortable he'd be.
I feel like he'd kind of be a bad hugger.
But just him not liking hugs.
And same
Uh,
with Dark Samus. Maybe even to die for,
I'd say,
honestly.
I'd say. Wait, I forget? Does Phazon kill you?
I don't know. I haven't played that much
I know it at least
Metroid.
hurts you, so that's unhuggable.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair. Diddy
Yeah.
Kong. Now, if it was P. Diddy, that would not be good. But if it was Diddy Kong,
Diddy Kong would be a good hugger.
he'd be a good hugger.
Now Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong, he would be a good hugger. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a little gorilla, but like it would kind of hurt a little bit. So
Dr. Mario. Not normal Mario, Dr. Mario. I think he'd go on decent.
honestly, I would say I'd even move that up to good because like
Yeah.
he's a doctor. He knows how to comfort his patients.
Yeah. Now, next we have Duck Hunt.
Best hugger. Dogs give the best snuggles.
Dogs. Dog going S. No other statement needed.
Yeah.
Falco.
Falco. I mean, he seems like he'd give a decent hug.
He'd give a decent hug. I cannot say on his personality because all I'm thinking is Rivali from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I need to get back to playing the Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild. It's so good.
Lucky. I'm too broke to afford a Switch 2. Now, Fox. I think he'd also go in decent.
Yeah.
Game & Watch.
Game-
That
Unhuggable. Like, he's in 2D.
He's
How are you
2D.
supposed to hug
That
him?
is the only reason why. If he was 3D, I bet he'd give good hugs. But he's 2D.
Yeah.
Ganondorf.
He'd probably be like one where, like, if he were to hug you, which would be very rare, it would like be super painful.
Unhuggable.
Yeah.
No, hugs to die for. Because
I'd say
he
so,
is
yeah.
quite literally the king of evil.
Yeah.
Greninja.
Greninja.
Decent hug.
Yeah.
Mainly
That's
due
nice.
to the tongue, if not good hugger.
I'm gonna pretend I knew what you meant by that.
His scarf is his tongue.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure.
Imagine hugging someone and just feeling your neck get soaked in saliva.
Ugh.
Yeah!
This is not good.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
Okay, hero. I mean,
Human. Human,
human.
they're a generic human you can put yourself into in the Dragon Quest game, so.
yeah.
Ice climbers. Good
They'd
hug.
give like a warm hug. They would give
Warm
a warm hug.
They'd give a warm sandwich hug. Like
Sandwich hug.
one would hug you from one side and the other from, well, the other. Next up,
Ike.
Ike.
I feel
Good
like
hug.
he would.
Or,
Yeah, he would look like he would give a good hug
yeah.
because he's a little bit younger than most Fire
He's
Emblem
younger.
characters.
Yeah.
So.
Incineroar.
Oh, that's that would kind of burn.
Bad hugger due to the hug itself would be good, but the fire belt would hurt.
Yeah, but it would be very soft. He would be very soft.
Yeah. Inkling.
I feel like maybe good hugger. I think Inkling would be
Yeah,
a good hugger.
good. I mean, I'm pretty sure we see
Oh.
one hug in mainline media. Although I do know they hug in the manga.
I haven't read the manga.
So
and I've
we
only
have a
played Splatoon
confirmed
3.
hugger. Confirmed hugger.
Yeah. I can't wait for Splatoon Raiders, bro. That
I
game
cannot
looks so
wait.
good.
For context, he only has Splatoon 3. I have all 3 and the DLCs.
I need to get side order. Anyway, Isabelle. Probably a best hugger. I mean,
Best hugger.
she's literally a
One,
dog.
Great person. 2, fluffy. 3, dog.
Yeah. Okay, Ivysaur.
Ivysaur. Good hug.
Yeah. I'd say so.
It's a pet lizard. It's a lizard in.
And then you got like the vines like hugging around you.
But the vines also boosted up from decent. But
Yeah.
the fact that it's more lizard like keeps it from best.
Joker from Persona 5. Where would you go?
I'd say bad because it'd be a great hug, but he'd probably steal your wallet. But keep in mind, this is my.
Yes, please put it there.
But this
Please
is
put
with
him in
my
there.
very shallow analysis of him being a thief and a school student. That is it. I have not
Pretend I've
played any.
Persona.
Neither have I. Both of us haven't played Persona.
I'm gonna get killed for that one. Ken.
Ken.
Ken Masters.
I knew it was
I
either
mean,
that or Victor.
I feel like he'd give a decent hug. I mean, he's a little
Oh
bit
no, wait.
like he's
Yeah.
he's burly, so like he would probably give like
Yeah.
it'd probably hurt a little bit, but
It'd
like
be
he'd probably just.
it'd be a bear hug, but a bear hug where the bear doesn't know his own strength. DDD.
I think DDD would actually give a good hug. I mean, he's
Good.
built. He's built like
Dad bod.
he just looks huggable.
Yeah. King K.
He'd probably get.
Rule.
Yeah.
Bad.
He'd be a bad hugger.
Mainly
I'd even throw him into unhuggable.
mainly due to how cold his practically golden stomach would be, and also
Oh,
he is
yeah,
a genuinely bad person.
Yeah.
Kirby.
Kirby is best hugger.
Curb.
Right there. He'd probably swallow you, but like I don't care. That would be like he'd be
Curb.
so-
He is a living fluffball. I do not care. Curb is best.
Yeah. Once we get to Jigglypuff, she'd be there too. Link. I feel like Link would give a good hug.
Either
Link
good
would
or
give a good hug.
best. Considering the outfit, this is specifically BOTW Link. I'm gonna say good.
Yeah.
Mainly because
Little Mac.
Link of the Wild is just
Yeah.
out all the time. No showers. Little
Yeah.
Mac?
Oh yeah, that would kind of.
That'd lower it, but it'd still be like the best hug you've ever had.
All right, Little Mac. I mean, he's from the Bronx. He would be like. I don't know anyone from New York except for like one guy, but he's like pretty chill. So like.
I know no one from New York City.
I mean, I've seen people online say that people from New York are a little bit rude. So like maybe decent or bad. I feel like he'd be.
Decent.
I feel like he'd be decent.
Decent.
Yeah.
Mario.
Mario would be a best hugger. Like
Yeah.
he's like one of those guys who you'd meet on the street and he would just give you a nice, like, yeah, he would just like pat you on the back, just give you a hug.
Especially if you look like you're feeling down. Now this
Yeah.
one.
Marth. I feel like he'd go alongside Ike and Good Hugger. Like I
Yeah.
said, never played Fire Emblem. Or yeah,
Same.
that works too.
Next
Mega
up,
Man.
Mega Man. Okay, so he is technically a boy, a child, but he is made of metal. But he does have
So that would
synthetic
kinda be
skin.
cold.
But he does have fake
Yeah.
skin.
Hmm.
I'd say decent.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
it
think
depends on
decent's
if he's in the armor or not.
fine. Yeah.
Now, Meta Knight.
I mean.
I'd say
he would-
unhuggable, probably because he just doesn't like getting, just doesn't like it.
Honestly, I'd even probably put him in Hugs to Die For, because if you tried hugging him, he would probably kill you.
No, because I'm sure Kirby would have tried, and
True. I think there's probably even like a moment in Kirby where he probably did that.
yeah. But I feel like for most people, it would be unhuggable, just due to him constantly dodging.
Yeah, that's the new canon for Air Riders.
And Mewtwo.
I feel like he'd actually give a decent hug.
I feel like bad, but that's more due to his inhuman and like. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a image of Mewtwo real quick.
Alright.
Mewtwo. So you see how he has like the bumpy physiology and like the visible rib cage? That'd definitely be a very uncomfortable hug.
That'd probably hurt. That would just not be very comfortable. So I guess that would make sense to put him in Bad Hugger.
Yeah, just due to discomfort.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
We
we
brawler?
got... I mean, it really just depends on who, the meat is.
So, decent.
If it was me, I'd give the best hugs.
I'd
but,
say
like-
decent, because depending on the outfit and the moveset,
This just goes for all the meat characters.
yeah. Now,
And then we...
Ness. The bane of all casual Smash players.
Yes.
I feel like he'd give good hugs, though.
Yeah, I feel like he'd probably give a nice hug.
Also, he is child. Olimar.
Yeah. Honestly, he'd probably give a really good hug. Like, he's small, but like he'd probably just like clasp around your lower half and then just give you a nice little hug. Like
Yeah.
a reassurance.
Now, Pac-Man. Now, I'm gonna say we go with the humanoid Pac-Man that is in Smash, not the classic Pac-Man.
That's what we're going off of.
I'd say decent.
Yeah, I mean he has arms. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Palutena would give a best hug. Like,
She
I mean,
would.
she's literally a goddess.
Yeah, and I don't mean this in a weird way, but she would give a goddess level tier hug.
Yeah, exactly.
Peach.
Peach would probably be the. I feel like Peach would actually not be a best hugger. She'd probably be a good hugger
Yeah.
because like she'd probably just give you like a very light hug and then just like let go right after.
Then, yeah, probably due to her, I don't know the term, but like her status, like like
Yeah,
the thing she needs to do for status. I cannot remember the word.
yeah, me neither. Anyway, Pichu.
Good
I
hug.
mean, yeah, same with Pikachu probably. I mean,
Pikachu
Pikachu
would
might
be
even be best.
best, but the only reason Pichu's lower is because he might accidentally shock you with static, and he is a baby. He is clumsy.
Yeah, Piranha
Piranha.
Plant is hugs to die for.
Yeah,
That.
he'd eat you.
Oh,
Pit.
Pit.
I'd say decent.
He'd be a good hugger.
Yeah.
I think he'd be good.
Yeah, especially if he learned from Palutena.
Yeah, Pokemon Trainer himself would actually
I,
be
I'd,
like it really just depends.
I'd say bad hugger, but that's just based on red. I'd say with
Yeah, I mean,
including all the skins, it'd be at least decent.
let's put him in decent because we can't. We also can't forget that Leaf is part of Red's costumes as well.
True.
So we
Jigglypuff.
got a best hugger
I'm just gonna put him right there
right next to Kirby.
right next to the curb. One of the two.
Okay, that's a
Victor.
Simon.
Simon. I know it's Victor and
Yeah,
Simon. I just mixed the two up.
That's Richter. My bad.
Richter?
Richter's the one with the brown hair. Simon's the one with the gold hair. So I
mean,
feel like he'd probably be. I mean, he has a lot of brothers. Well, just a lot of family in general. So maybe good hugger.
good hugger. Ridley.
Oh, hugs to die for.
Yeah. He just kill you.
I feel like Robin could give you a good
That's
hug.
the magic one, right?
Yeah, the one with the book.
Yeah. I'd say decent.
Yeah.
Now Rob.
Rob. How would that really work? That's the problem because like
He'd
he doesn't
try.
have arms.
I feel like it would be bad, but he would try. It's just due to his very limited range of motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roy.
Another Fire Emblem. I'd say decent.
Well,
for
he
the-
actually has a dad, so honestly, I feel like he'd be a good hugger. Like
Yeah.
he's a family man. Rosalina, she's from the cosmos. She would give you the out of this world hug
Yeah.
with her Lumas.
I
feel
was
like,
gonna let you answer that one because I am a bit biased. Rosalina is my favorite
Yeah.
Mario character.
I mean, to be fair, mine is a Kamek, but he's on Smash. So,
Yeah.
all right. That's Ryu,
Rio.
the guy from Fortnite.
Mason.
We got. I'm kidding. You could put him in decent. We got Samus.
Wait.
That'd be kind of hard because like she's
Zero
in the
Suit's
armor.
a separate thing, so I'd say decent, but that's limited by
Maybe-
the armor and the
I feel
cannon.
like I feel like yeah, because like the cannon and the armor would just kind of not work right. So it'd be like probably either unhuggable or bad hugger.
I feel like
think
bad
hugger
would be more accurate
Yeah,
because
right in
it
the
is
middle.
still a humanoid shape and a compassionate hug. It'd just be cold and one-armed.
Yeah. All right, Sheik.
Chic.
I mean, it's just Zelda. Whoops. I
Spoilers
revealed
for a over decade-old game.
Honestly, wait. When did Ocarina of Time come out? Like that's not even a decade. That's almost like 3 decades by this point.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd give a decent hugger.
Yeah.
Like well, in that form, she's trying to like remain stealthy.
Cloud from Xenoblade.
Shulk.
Oh my god, I fucked it up so hard. I
It's all
said
good.
Cloud from Xenoblade.
Cloud from Xenoblade, yes. My friend Dylan 2000 will love that. Anyway,
I'm gonna get roasted in the group chat.
yes, you will. I feel like he's like the type of guy who'd give like a decent hug.
Yeah.
All right, now this is Simon.
Simon.
Probably right next to his brother, like his was it brother?
Family
It's,
member.
Good hug. I've never played Castlevania.
Snake.
He'd probably like I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type of guy who'd hug anybody.
Yeah.
He's probably just going bad hugger.
bad hugger or unhuggable? Real question is,
I feel like bad hugger, because maybe he'll have like maybe if one family member he'll hug at like a family reunion.
dude. Okay, spoilers for Metal Gear, dude. All the snakes are a clone.
Oh well, I've never played Metal Gear, so I'm screwed.
I mean, I still say bad, but that's due to him being a operative used to instead doing chokeholds.
All
So
right,
it'd be like him fighting
Sonic.
against muscle.
Eh.
I'd say good.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be good. Maybe
I
yeah, I
mean,
feel
no
like it's
one
fine.
except for Eggman has canonically gotten pricked by the quills, not even other human characters like Chris from Sonic X, so.
I need to get back to watching Sonic
So
X. It's
he
actually pretty
actually
good.
does hug Chris multiple times in Sonic X.
Yeah, that's how you know you're a good father.
Now,
Um.
Squirtle.
Also, wait, does he hug Donut Lord in the Sonic movies?
Yes, but this is Game Sonic.
True. Anyway, we got Squirtle. It'd probably be like he'd probably get a little wet while doing it.
So, good hugger.
Probably,
It'd
yeah.
be like a great hug, it'd just be a bit wet and cool, so it'd be like perfect in the summer.
Yes, oh my god, I would
Especially
love
on
to
the hot
Squirtle
days, just a nice, cool, wet hug.
Dude, if like that'd be a godsend for where I work.
Yeah, honestly, that would have been godsend at summer camp where I went, because we would be outside all day in like 100-degree days. Now, it would go all week.
Been there, done
Yeah.
that.
Now,
Toon Link.
Toon Link. I'd say at
Um,
least decent. Because,
I'd maybe say good because like he does
yeah.
have a good relationship with his sister
And
in
Grandma.
Wind Waker
And Grandma.
and Grandma. I need to actually
Still,
get back to playing Wind Waker whenever I'm done this.
still haven't, but that's mainly due to not having access to it. And I'm trying
I
to
do,
not and I'm trying to play it through totally legitimate means.
and I do too. It's called the Switch 2's Nintendo Classics. Anyway, we got Villager. I feel like Villager would actually like. It depends on like who the Villager is.
I'd just go with your average Animal Crossing
Yeah,
player.
actually a decent hugger.
Yeah.
I'd maybe even.
Wario.
Yeah, Wario. He'd probably stink a little bit. He'd probably be a
Bad
little
hugger
stinky,
or
but
unhuggable?
he'd probably be a bad hugger. He would probably
I'd
hug like
say
maybe.
unhuggable because it wouldn't only reek of garlic, but also it'd probably be one of those hugs where it's hugged so tight you start hurting.
Yeah, but that would also fit for bad hugger too, because like he might occasionally hug like a member of the WarioWare crew.
Or Waluigi.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't know what his relationship with Waluigi after all this time, but who knows?
Still don't?
We still don't. There has not been a canonic like connection. Even like even Waluigi's trophy in Smash, I think it was 4, said that that they that the like relationship between them is still unknown. So, all
I did
right,
not know that. Wii Fit
we
Trainer.
got trainer.
Good.
Yeah, she'd be a good hugger.
It wouldn't be the best, but it'd be good.
Yeah.
Mainly because there wouldn't be a sense of connection.
Yeah.
Wolf, unhuggable or bad?
I feel like, I mean, he'd probably be like, he's furry, so he'd probably be like a bad hugger, but like, he'd probably like try to
He
claw you for
would
it.
not like it at all. Now
Yeah.
Yoshi.
Yoshi. I mean, bro might actually be like a best hugger, honestly. He looks like he would give a good hug.
Yeah. Now Kid Link, Young Link.
Yeah.
So I'm based on the design. I'm guessing Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, yeah.
I'd say decent.
Yeah, I'd put him, maybe even put him like, yeah, let's put him in decent.
Now,
Zelda, especially this version of Zelda, would go in best hugger.
yeah,
Like,
cause
this is like the more enthusiastic one compared to the one in Brawl and Smash 4 based on Twilight Princess.
this is based off which one again?
Link Between Worlds. Link Between Worlds and a Link
Yeah,
to the
no,
Past.
that I agree. I agree.
Okay,
It
we
took me a
got
minute for me to go
ZS's
through the mental list of all the Zelda games. Samus Zero
Ah.
Suit, good.
Yeah, she'd be a good hugger.
It would have been good in the suit, but the suit held her back.
Yeah.
Now,
Lucario?
Lucario. Now this might make some Pokemon fans mad. Unhuggable. The metal spike would impale you.
Oh yeah, that would hurt.
If you did not die,
Oh
it would hurt. And as soon
yeah.
as he realized you were in pain, he would pull away, which would probably be relatively soon before it got that far. So that would be unhuggable.
Lucas from
I
Mother 3.
I'd say
I know he has
decent.
a brother, so
I mean,
I'd probably say he's a good hugger.
good hugger. Another Fire
Lucina.
Emblem. Is
I mean, she's. I mean, she's a canonically like super old, but like has like the body of a young person. Sounds like most anime games people play. Anyway,
mm, yeah,
like I feel like she'd be a decent hugger. Like I said, never
yeah,
really played Fire Emblem, so like just taking a guess. Luigi would probably be a good hugger. I mean, I don't know, cause like he would give you like a good comforting hug, like or be like a nice one whenever you're like he's scared, like whenever he's stressed out.
yeah. It'd be. I think it'd be him trying to comfort you while also being scared.
Yeah,
But
seen
it'd
King
still
Boo all
be
those
like at
times.
the top of good hugs.
Yeah, he's like in the middle, honestly.
Yeah, it'd be at the top of good
We got
hugs, the bottom of best hugs.
Byleth, the unwanted character in Smash. I'd say again decent. I got nothing else to say. We got Terry
Nor do I.
Bogard. Um, I mean, I don't like I said, I haven't really played Fatal Fury or King of Fighters, but like,
Nor have I haven't even heard of the games till he got into Smash.
I think I have, but whatever. I feel like he'd be decent, maybe.
Yeah. If
I mean,
anything, he'd be a bit too ripped.
Min Min is a family girl, so she'd probably go in best hugger. Oh, cause like think of those arm. Wait, actually, wait.
She could
Isn't
have the biggest group hugs.
Yeah, that would actually go hard. Wait, hang on, you're cooking.
The biggest
Yeah.
group, like all the best huggers and you.
Oh my god,
With
I'd be so
Pikachu just
scared.
sitting on your head hugging it. Or like on your
And then we
shoulder.
yeah. Then we got Steve. Now, how is he gonna hug? Is he gonna go like hug like this? I know you can't see it since you can't see my webcam, but
Yeah.
like how would
Like,
how would
would
he
his
hug?
arms just go straight diagonal? Or would they... I don't think they'd bend, but then
Don't bend
again,
as of right now.
story mode...
Well,
Ha
is that? I don't think that's canon.
it's not canon, but it can give us an insight to what it looks like to them.
Yeah,
I'd,
I don't know.
I'd say, like, decent.
Yeah, I guess.
It'd be, like,
I'd
one
probably
of the best hugs if it wasn't so pokey.
I would have put him in I would personally put him in unhuggable, but like
He's huggable.
he's
It's
huggable
just
probably.
he can't really hug back.
And it'd also be kind of like hard because like he's cubic, so like it
Yeah.
would probably just be a little bit uncomfortable.
It'd
But
be a bit
who knows?
pointy, like you're, hugging, I
Like a
don't know what.
cactus.
No, that'd be pointy.
Table.
A non-worn down table, yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got Sephiroth.
Hugs to die for.
Yeah, he would kill you.
Yeah.
He would kill you.
Pyra and Mithra.
I feel like, yeah,
I'd say
I don't
good,
know.
because
I'd
Mithra
say
would be a decent hugger, but Pyra would just put all the energy into it.
I feel like just round that out to a good, to good.
Yeah.
Kazuya Mishima.
I
I mean,
haven't...
again, he's swole and he's part devil, so he might be a hugs to die for.
Yeah. Also, I have Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Last one. And I mean, he's probably. I think I've seen him give like Goofy and Donald hugs.
Yeah, I
And,
think he'd be a good hugger.
yeah.
Especially since they're roughly humanoid shapes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is the list. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. You got any words to say, Skunk?
A link to Tropixify's channel will be in the description of my video. And I'm presuming you'll do the same on yours.
Absolutely. And until next
Catch you
time.
next time.
Peace out.